How you guys doing? Dr. Bill and Dr. Steph here, and today we're going to be going over a bunch of different exercises you can do with a slide board. So the first exercise we're going to do is going to be called the body saw. So in order to do the body saw, Stephanie's going to get into our plank position. Alright, and she's going to keep her low back nice and tight, what we call a dead bug position, and we'll go over that on another day. And what she's going to do is hold this plank position as she pushes with her arms to go straight back and then back forward. She's only going to get as far as she can go without letting that lower back arch. Steph, show what it would look like if you did a bad form here. Okay, so what we don't want is that back to cave in. We want to keep it nice and tight and her hips arched. And actually, if we added band right to the front of her wrists here, we can make it into a shoulder exercise as well. Go ahead, Steph. So next up, what we're going to do is a bridge with a leg curl. So what Steph's going to do for us is she's going to bridge up nice and high. She's going to hold that bridge as she lets her feet slide down and then brings them back in. This is going to be a big one for the hamstrings. The first couple times you do it, nice and slow because you might get a little bit of a cramp. Other things you want to note is you want the toes to point forward the whole time. You don't want them to turn out. And you can also do this in a single leg position. Why don't we try that? And it's just the same thing, but with one foot. Good, and it's important to stay nice and high the whole time through the hips. Next, Dr. Steph's going to demonstrate a reverse lunge for us. So what she's going to do is she's going to have one foot off the board and one foot on. The foot that's on the board is going to slide back into a lunge position. Perfect. And what you're going to see is a couple different things you can do here is that the further the chest is forward, the more emphasis we're placing on the glute of the leg that's off the board. And then the further up that her body is, the more emphasis is going to be placed on the quads. From this position, she can also load this exercise by holding a kettlebell in one hand, either up in a rack position or down at her side. Our next exercise is going to be for those who are looking to master the pistol squat. So what Steph's going to do is she's going to keep one foot on the board, one foot off the board, and that foot on the board is just going to be used for balance to stabilize her as the other leg goes down into the squat. And as she gets more comfortable, at the end of the position, she can actually pick up that leg as well and then come up with the foot off. Our next exercise is going to be a one-arm push-up. So you're going to assume a push-up position with one hand with the slide board booty on the slide board, and all you're going to do is perform a push-up on one side while the hand slides. This is not only going to be a big help for the chest and the tricep, but you're also going to feel a lot of abdominal activation as you try to stabilize in this position. And our final exercise today is just standard slides, which is originally what the slide board was meant for, which was rehabbing hockey players, and they would do intervals for about 30 to 60 seconds and take about the same amount of time off in between. The goal is to push off the foot on the side of the bar here, get all the way clear to the other side. Nice job. So those are some more fun exercises you can do with a slide board. To see more, check out our YouTube page where we'll be updating things frequently.